karni aave kapda nari mokh duar. Notice that just giving lots of money to charity and being a good person isn't the answer to the question. Yeah? Classic question you always get. Yeah? Why do I need religion? What's wrong with just being a good person? It's fine, but you're going to be in duality. There's a lot that's wrong with duality. There's a lot of issues that come. You get dukh and sukh with duality. With non-duality, there's a completely different way to live. That you're just radiating love. It's a different way to live. If you don't want it, that's up to you. Be a good person. But you're far more capable than being just a good person. You're capable of being a superhero. Yeah? When we talked about Guru in Mool Mantar, we talked about what is the Guru capable of doing. It says in Asadiwar, Balhari Gur Apne Deohari Sadwar. I bow down to this Guru, Jin Manaste Devte Kiye. That can turn men into gods. You can become a Devta. Yeah? You can become not superhero Devta, but as in far more higher than what the ordinary human being is. Your capacity to grow, the pinnacle of the human experience is what is being offered to you. This is what you have an opportunity for. The pinnacle of the human experience. Is this the pinnacle of the human experience? Get up, go to work, have a family, feed yourself, fatten yourself a little bit, watch a bit of TV. That's not the pinnacle of the human experience. Guru Nanak Dev Ji is the pinnacle of the human experience and he's offering it to you. He's saying, this is how you do it. He never places himself in some hierarchy that says, I was born with a silver spoon in my mouth. Tough luck guys, you can't do it. He's not saying that. He's saying it's perfectly achievable. It's with his grace. Yeah? Natu ave vas bauta danade. God will not be achieved just by being a good person and giving loads to charity. It specifically says that in Bani. Doesn't mean don't give to charity. But don't think that this is a holy thing to do. Yeah? What are you giving? Yeah? Because you don't have anything to give, what are you giving? The only thing that you have to give is your awareness. Where am I going to spend my time? What am I going to be thinking about? So, question, how do I obtain your darshan? Darshan is obtained by two things. Yeah? How do I get the vision of you? That's the question, right? How do I achieve this? It's achieved by a combination of two things. One is you apply your consciousness, you prioritize this, that thinking about this is your priority. Second is grace. It's a combination of you starting your day and prioritizing this in the morning, and part two is grace. So darshan is a two-part thing.
So if someone's an atheist, and that's the grace, that's the goodness, isn't it?
Of course it is. God is in the atheist, is in the Hindu, is in the Muslim, is in everything. So it's their karam. We should be very sympathetic with the atheists. What the atheists actually have a problem with is a very Christianized definition of God. By that standard, we are also atheists. Because we don't believe in Mr. God. And they don't believe in Mr. God. And the Bible of the atheist is Richard Dawkins, yeah? What's it called? The God delusion? That's like the Bible of the atheists, right? But he's specifically talking about Mr. God. And we agree with him. There is no Mr. God. We are more atheists than we are believers in this God. Yeah? Blindly believing. This is, do you see what I mean about the Islamic tradition of Sharia law that says you must believe in Allah. If you don't believe in Allah, you will be damned to hell. That is a system that they're just saying, take it or leave it. This is Sharia law. This is submit. You just have to submit to this. You don't get a say in this. Guru Nanak Dev Ji at no point says believe in God. In fact, we can confidently say Guru Nanak Dev Ji does not believe in God. Because what does believe mean? Believe means, I don't know that you're there, but I believe you're there. The dictionary definition of the word belief means to put your faith in something that you don't know to be true. I believe in aliens. I don't know that there are aliens, I believe there are aliens. My 5-year-old believes in the tooth fairy. He doesn't know that there's a tooth fairy, he just believes that there's a tooth fairy, never seen it. Is that Guru Nanak's experience of God? Does Guru Nanak say, I don't know that there's a God, but I believe that there's God, and you lot should all believe it because I'm the prophet? What kind of system is that? Where you just blindly believe something that you've never seen. Guru Nanak Dev Ji is not offering something blind. The question is, how do you see this God? The answer is, you can. You just have to prioritize it. You have to prioritize your mind to think in a particular way that actually this is God, Sat Nam. Everything is God. Prioritize that way of thinking that when you're having a conversation, you're having a conversation with God. You're seeing God, you're talking to God, God is talking to God. Prioritize that way of thinking in your mind every day, and with grace, you'll actually get there. You'll actually be able to see this. That's the system. Yeah? It's not saying if you do it, you're guaranteed to get it. It's saying it's a combination. You have to do your bit. Yeah? Charan Sharan Gur Ek Panda Jai Chal, Satgur Kot Panda Aage Balita Hai. Bhai Gurdas Ji says, take one step in this path, the Guru will take millions of steps towards you. It's a combination. But you've got to do your bit. And the bit is, are you going to prioritize this, or is this going to be an afterthought? If it's going to be an afterthought, don't expect fantastic results, because you're not doing anything. You're not prioritizing it. The Bani talks to you at different levels. It talks to you as individuals like we are in our mind, and it says, wake up in the morning. Then when you wake up in the morning, it says, don't think you wake up in the morning. That's how he's answered this question. Otherwise, for a moment, if you allow yourself the ego that says, check me out. I woken up, Amrit Vela. That's the whole point of waking up at Amrit Vela, so you don't think like that. Garmi aave kapda, nadri mokh dwar. And the final line, Nanak eve janiye. Nanak says, by doing this, eve, this, you will come to know that everything is you. Sab ape sachiyara. The question is, how do I see you? Fair ke agge rakhiye jit disse darbar. That I can see you sitting in your court doing everything. Nanak says, by doing this Amrit Vela, by prioritizing this in your life, by getting a bit of kirpa as well, Nanak eve janiye, you will come to know that actually he's already here. Sab ape, everything is already God. You just can't see God. Don't think that you're trying to see something else, like behind this you're going to see some magic. No. You're not seeing some magic, you're seeing what is really there. You're not, actually the delusion is being lifted. Yeah? Kiv sachiyara hoye, kiv kure tutte paal. How do I break, like what the question is really saying is, what I'm seeing right now isn't right. What I can see right now isn't the right thing. How do I break this wall of falsehood? And Guru Nanak Dev Ji uses a very specific word here, sachiyara. Because 2 verses ago, the first question was asked, Give sachiyara hoye. So he's still answering that. Nanak eve janiye sab ape sachiyara. Then you will get sachiyara. So he answers the first question. He's answering the first question and the second question. Give sachiyara hoye. Yeah? At the end of the first verse. And in the end of the 4th verse. So notice at the end of each verse, it's kind of just following on the one answer is just being elaborated on. Nanak says, first he said, Hukam razai chalna. Then he said, Nanak hukam hai je bujhe. First you walk on the path of hukam. You have to understand hukam. Now you've got to actually do something. Wake up in the morning and actually appreciate this hukam on a daily basis. It's not a one-time deal. Okay, I get hukam. Thank you. He's not saying that. Amrit Vela, do it every day. Wake up every day. Nanak eva, by doing this, janiya, you will come to know that everything is appe, is him. Sab appe, everything is him. And then you will become sachiyara. Give sachiyara hoye. So Guru Nanak Dev Ji continues the same themes. Otherwise, it's very difficult. When you're reading Japji Sahib, you start reading one verse and you're like, I have no idea how this relates to the previous verse. It's just one's talking about hukam, one's talking about gaviya, this is talking about Japji Sahib. They're like completely unrelated. So it seems. But spend a bit of time and you'll start seeing the thread that's kind of going through all of this. Nanak eva janiye sab appe sachiyara. And this sachiyara concept is going to carry on. We'll come across this later on. Yeah? Gurbani says in Japji Sahib, Taul taram daya ka poot, santok thap rakhya jansood, jeko bujhe ove sachiyara. So he's going to answer this. And how do you get this sachiyara? Bujhe, by understanding. We'll cover what these words mean later on. But he's continuing to answer the first question. He hasn't forgotten the question. Yeah? Not like me, just deviates and starts talking about 10 different things. Guru Nanak Dev Ji comes back to the point every time. So even later on, he's going to elaborate on this idea. So Nanak says, by doing this, by this eva, by this Amrit Vela, by doing this effort, it will come to be known. You will know. Nanak eva janiya, you will know this. And look at the same concept again and again. It's not about achieving, it's about knowing, about understanding. What's the title of the Shabad? Jap. Jap means to know. Nanak hukme je bujhe, if you understand the hukam. Nanak eva janiye, you will come to know. This is all about just knowing the truth. About understanding the truth, about reminding yourself of the truth. That's Sikhi. Sikhi is about understanding. More than anything else. The first verse is called The Understanding. Jap. Yeah? Nanak eva janiye. By doing this, you will come to know that sab ape, that everything is you. This is why we do this technique. This is you. This is you. This is you. Do this every day. When you finish your Amrit Vela, don't finish your meditation. Do the Amrit Vela, wake up. Then start brushing your teeth. This is you. Shower. This is you. Making toast. This is you. You are making toast. You are doing you. Tu hi, tu hi, tu. To the point at which, as Kabir says, Kabir tu karta, tu hua. Keep doing tu hi to the point at which I became you. Mujh mein raha nahu. Nothing was left of me. Jab apa parka mit gaya. When the delusion of me and the other was dissolved, jat dekhon tat tu. Everywhere I see you. So Kabir Ji is talking about the same thing. Guru Nanak Ji is talking about the same thing. Fir ke agge rakhiye jit disse darbar, that I can see you. Kabir Ji says, tu hi, do tu hi tu. Guru Nanak Dev Ji says, wake up in the morning and realize sab ape sachiyara. Everything is already him. The one waking up doing the Amrit Vela is him. The words coming out of your mouth is him. The one listening to the words is him. Everything is already ik. You just don't understand it. That's the only difference. And by doing this, Nanak eva janiya, you will come to understand this. That everything is you, and you will become Satya.